Hello, everybody. Welcome to session 17 of our meditation course. Today, I want to continue to talk to you about the impact of meditation in our body. We've talked about energy, we've talked about vagus nerve, we've talked about brain waves, we've talked about how the vagus nerve impacts our nervous system and breathing, and how breathing impacts the vagus nerve, which impacts the nervous system. Um, Today, I want to talk to you about three substances that are produced in our body and how two of these substances are produced in our pineal gland. Our pineal gland gets its name from its shape. It's about the size of a bean and it has the shape of a pine cone. And it is in our brain. It is at the base of our brain in the back, kind of like in the center. And its main function, this is a I believe it's a photoneuron endocrine gland. Photo, loosely explained, means that it's affected or activated or triggered by light. This gland produces mostly serotonin and melatonin, and its main function is to regulate our circadian rhythm, which has to do with our cycle of being awake and asleep, restoring and functioning during the day. When light comes in the morning, or anytime that our brain perceives light, our body produces serotonin, and this serotonin induces beta brain waves, which are the ones that allow us to socialize, complete tasks, function. As I explained before, they're the ones that our brain is at when we are functioning and alert throughout the day. So pineal gland produces serotonin. And the pineal gland also produces melatonin. And melatonin starts being produced when light starts going away. So that's why in the evening, as it starts getting darker, we start getting tired because our body starts producing melatonin, which is the substance which is going to allow us to go into restoring and rejuvenating mode. Our body also produces cortisol. And cortisol, it's another hormone. It's a steroid hormone that is produced by our body. We need to produce cortisol. We need a leveled amount of cortisol, not too much and not too little, so that we can function in an alert way. Cortisol helps us with our metabolism. It also helps us when we're in danger situations. Cortisol activates, and then we're able to respond. Now, our pineal gland, by producing serotonin and melatonin, helps our body to stay in a cycle that allows for restoration and functioning at the same time. And when there are high levels of cortisol, because there is too much stress or we're not resting enough, then our body starts falling into an imbalance and our sleep patterns are affected. We start becoming more reactive to situations because there is an imbalance in these hormones in our body. Meditation helps us because we activate the pineal gland. The pineal gland is triggered by the nervous system as well through breathing and through regulating of our emotions. Yesterday, we were talking about how we can focus our attention on something and condition our brain to um, focus our attention on positive things and let go of the negative things so that we can stay in that place of calmness and we can start functioning less into high beta waves and more into low and mid beta wave brain waves. So today, the our meditation is going to use a visualization, and we are going to visualize that our energy is coming in through our root where we're seated, through the base of our spine, and we're going to have our energy travel all the way up until it reaches the pineal gland. And this is us visualizing. Now remember that where you place your attention, you place your energy. So just as I was saying yesterday in our meditation, if somebody tells you something gross, it causes reactions in your body. If somebody tells you something, or if you see a picture of a cute puppy, you feel that in your body as well. So today you're going to do the same. You're going to visualize and channel your energy throughout your body until it gets to the pineal gland so that you can activate it. We have to activate our pineal gland. When we're doing this through meditation, it's the same concept as when you take your car to the shop to do maintenance and oil change. It's the same thing. You're activating, triggering your pineal gland in a balanced and healthy way so that you can keep it functioning healthy. I also suggest that you practice good sleep hygiene. That means stay away um, from lights that are very strong when it's time to go to bed, like when you're at a disco or a club and there's like a lot of stimuli outside, then your pineal gland is receiving um, it's receiving instructions or directions to not start producing melatonin because you are meant to be alert and awake. So today we're going to practice also give me 5 breathing. This helps me a lot with children, but it's also good for adults that are more kinesthetic, that need to do things rather than just sitting and breathing. So we're going to breathe in on the inhalation. We're going to move our index finger up. And on the exhalation, we're going to move it down. Why is this good even though we're adults? Because it forces self-regulation as well, or it promotes self-regulation. Because some fingers are longer and some spaces are going to be longer, this is going to force you to regulate, to be aware of the length of your breath in the inhale and the exhale. So even though your finger on this side might be longer than this side, you're going to regulate your breathing so that you are completely filling up your lungs and you are completely emptying them. Now, it's not about how fast you breathe, but about how slow you move your finger. So you have to connect your hand to your breathing and to your awareness. So let's do this. Take a deep breath first through both nostrils. Place your hand in front of you or wherever you're comfortable. And inhale as your finger goes up. And exhale as your finger goes down. Again, inhale as your finger goes up. Observe the pause. And exhale as your finger goes down. Inhale as your finger goes up. Observe the pause. And exhale as your finger goes down. Observe the pause. Inhale. Observe the pause. Exhale. Observe the pause. Inhale. Observe the pause. Exhale. Observe the pause. Deep inhale through both nostrils, and let's get started with our 5-minute meditation. Take the first few breaths to connect with yourself and with this moment. Imagine that you are seated in the center of the universe. Feel that peace and listen to the silence. Connect with your mind, your body, and your essence. You are all energy. You are all vibrations. And your vibrations are melting and bonding with the rest of the vibrations in this universe, in your space. I invite you to imagine a ball of light of however and whichever size you want, whichever color makes you feel calm and peace, or energetic and full of life. Now imagine that that ball of light enters your body through both feet as it splits in two and travels up your legs until it reaches the base of your spine. And it melts again into one light. Visualize it and feel that energy. Now imagine that that ball of energy slowly travels to the center of your abdomen, right between the place where your spine starts and your navel, in the center, shining bright, bringing whatever energy you need in this moment and now. Now imagine that that light continues its path and makes it up a little bit right above your navel, and it hovers. Try to feel it. Now imagine that that energy light travels up to the center of your heart and it expands outwards. It's okay if the light changes colors. Now bring that light up to your throat, and as it gets there, funnel it up to your pineal gland at the base of your brain. Imagine it shining. Maybe it pulsates and it expands to the rest of your body, taking in whatever you need. And stay with that feeling. And breathe. Start to open your eyes if they're not already opened. I hope that you enjoy this meditation. You can make this practice as spiritual or non-spiritual as you want. I am a very, I need some science behind the things that I do. And even though I do take meditation as a spiritual practice, non-religion based, I think and I am aware and I am cognizant of the physical and emotional benefits of it. So, today, what we did was just channeling energy in our body through visualization. But if you are a more spiritual person, then you can think about how we were activating our chakras, if you believe in that. So, I hope that you enjoyed. You learned a different tool today that you can do and you can use when you're meditating, when you feel that your body can use this energy activation. And that can be on days when you're tired, when days that you're very emotional, when you've had a hard day or you're going to have a hard day, because that takes your attention away from everything else, and it's actually working in an active way to visualize things. So thank you for practicing with me today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.